Hello my dear students, we shall begin our new chapter today, Molecular Basis of Inheritance. What the name gives, what idea is given by this heading, Molecular Basis of Inheritance. So what you have learned in genetics first chapter is Principles of Inheritance and Variation. So far you know that what our characters are controlled by factors. They are presently called as genes. And by Sutton and Boveri concept, you are also sure that these genes are located on chromosomes. Okay? So, what is the meaning of this? You know, inheritance units are genes. They are located on chromosomes. Then what is the molecular basis of these genes? By what molecules the genes are made up of? That is the concept. So you already studied it, so it's easy for you. You know that the gene is made up of DNA. In our case, the gene is made up of DNA. Okay, chromosomes are made up of DNA and proteins. You know that. Okay, so the chapter Molecular Basis of Inheritance deals with DNA structure, DNA replication. Then after studying the structure of DNA, you should know how is this DNA able to control our characters. You know, genes are controlling our characters. Every character is controlled by a gene. Okay, then how is this gene, that means chemically it is DNA. How is this DNA able to control our character? So that you are going to learn under central dogma of molecular biology. That means there are some processes to learn: transcription, translation. Okay, then you have some more new concepts like the DNA fingerprinting, human genome concept, and altogether this chapter is a lengthy chapter. And this is one among the most important chapter from plus 2 genetics. Okay, let's move to the chapter. So let us start with the DNA, structure of DNA. And last year when we discussed DNA structure, I told you in plus 2 you have the continuation, you have to study it thoroughly. And you are not going to study anything new about the structure, but still we can have a quick revision. Okay, what we have learned last year. So, the DNA. What is DNA? DNA is one of the 2 nucleic acids. Okay, nucleic acids are macromolecules. You have studied. There are 2 nucleic acids, DNA and RNA. Can you expand? RNA is ribonucleic acid. Okay. And DNA is deoxyribonucleic acids. Okay, this is all you have studied earlier. So, nucleic acids are of 2 types, DNA and RNA. Our body contains both the types of nucleic acids. Anyway, DNA is deoxyribonucleic acids and RNA is ribonucleic acids. And both the nucleic acids, whether it's DNA or RNA, it is chemically polynucleotides. That means a polymer of nucleotides. Okay. So, both the DNA and RNA are made up of number of nucleotides. So, what are the smaller units? Monomers. Monomers are nucleotides. So, DNA and RNA are known as polynucleotides. Then what is a polynucleotide? You know, DNA is made up of 2 polynucleotide chain, whereas RNA has single polynucleotide chain. The differences you can learn later. Anyway, what is one polynucleotide? What type of molecule it is? If it's protein, you know, it is made up of amino acids. If it's carbohydrates, you know, it is made up of simple sugars. Likewise, what is a polynucleotide? By what it is made up of? A polynucleotide is a molecule made up of one nitrogenous base, one nitrogen containing base plus one 5-carbon sugar, pentose sugar plus one phosphate. Studied already. Let's have a quick revision. Okay. What I mean? I think elaborated idea I have given last year in order to help this year. Anyway, a polynucleotide we are discussing. Polynucleotide is made up of number of nucleotides. Polymer of nucleotides. Then what is one nucleotide? One nucleotide is a molecule which consists of a nitrogenous base, one pentose sugar and one phosphate. And the nitrogenous base and pentose sugar together is given another name, nucleoside. This also you learned. Okay. So, nitrogen base plus pentose sugar, this union is given another name, nucleoside. So, a nucleotide is a nucleoside plus phosphate. So, what is a nucleotide? A nucleotide is one nucleoside plus what? Phosphate. Then what is one nucleoside? It is one base, nitrogen containing base plus one sugar plus this phosphate. Okay? Simple representation. This may be there, like this representation may be there in the questions for instance. Anyway, so one nucleotide is having 3 components. Then let us familiarize what are these components. The first one, the nitrogen base. Okay? The nitrogenous base. Remember what you have learned last year? Nitrogenous bases are of 2 types. Broadly, they are classified to 2 types, purines and pyrimidines. Okay? Nitrogenous bases are of 2 types. What are they? Purines and pyrimidines. Okay? Then what is a purine? What is a pyrimidine? A purine is a dicyclic ring structure. It's an organic molecule. It has dicyclic ring. Okay. Purine is a dicyclic ring structure. Pyrimidine is a monocyclic ring structure. Structure we are not much focusing on. Anyway, purines and pyrimidines are the 2 types of nitrogenous bases. Okay. Then which are the purines? Which are the pyrimidines? Purines are adenine and guanine. The 2 purines are adenine represented by A and guanine represented by G. Now you are familiar. Sir. Okay. Then pyrimidines are cytosine represented by letter C. Then thymine represented by letter P and uracil represented by letter U. Okay. Now you got it. Okay. So purines and pyrimidines are the nitrogenous bases. Purines are double ring structure. Pyrimidines are single ring structures. The major purines are adenine and guanine. The major pyrimidines are cytosine, thymine and uracil. And among this, adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine are present in DNA, whereas thymine is absent in DNA, RNA, instead uracil is present. Once again, in DNA and RNA, both DNA and RNA consist of adenine, guanine and cytosine. Okay? Both DNA and RNA consist of adenine, guanine and cytosine. Whereas thymine is present only in DNA. Okay? And uracil is present only in RNA. Possible MCQ or 1 mark questions are. Okay? That means which is the nitrogen base present only in DNA? That is thymine. Okay? The nitrogen base present only in uracil. Only in RNA. That is uracil. Likewise, you can just, okay, learn. So that is about the nitrogenous bases. The nitrogenous bases are purines and pyrimidines. These are the bases. A and G, purines. C, T and U are the pyrimidines. Okay, the first part is clear, I think. The second part, pentose sugar. Okay, 5-carbon sugar, pentose sugar. Which are the pentose sugars in DNA and RNA? Okay, pentose sugar means sugar containing 5 carbon atom. Okay, 5-carbon sugar. Okay, the 2 pentose sugar. Pentose sugar in DNA is deoxyribose sugar. The name, elaboration, expansion you have already studied. The pentose sugar in DNA is deoxyribose sugar. The pentose sugar in RNA, anyone? The pentose sugar in RNA is ribose. Okay? The pentose sugar, the second component of nucleotide, in DNA it is deoxyribose sugar and in RNA it is ribose sugar. Okay? Then the last component, phosphate, phosphoric acid, H3PO4. Okay, phosphate is H3PO4. Its representation, molecular structure we write, I mean P, double bond O, single bond OH, OH, OH. This is what is structure of, molecular structure of phosphate. P, with, I mean how many hydrogen? 3 hydrogen. H3PO4. Okay. So H3PO4. So your valency of phosphorus is 5. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the structure phosphate H3PO4. This is the structure of phosphate. Okay. P, single bond OH, single bond OH, single bond OH, double bond oxygen. The valency of phosphorus is here. Okay. Satisfied. Then 3 hydrogen atoms. Then how many oxygen? 4 oxygen. H3PO4, phosphoric acid, phosphate, is a major ingredient of every nucleotide. Every nucleotide is made up of phosphate also. Base, sugar and phosphate. Okay. The phosphate, presence of phosphoric acid is giving acidic nature for this. That all we will discuss later. This part is clear. Then you can study the naming of nucleosides and the nucleotides. This also we have discussed last year. You have written into your notebook in a table all the namings. Okay, anyway we will have a quick revision. If these things are clear, we move on to that very first. Okay. So the naming of nucleosides and nucleotides. Okay, remember your last year's notebook, it was written. So the first we write the nitrogen bases in this column, nitrogen bases. Okay, then here the name of the nucleoside we write, and here the name of the nucleotide. This is there in your present textbook also. It is given as an introduction paragraph in brief. Nitrogen bases in DNA. Which are the nitrogen bases in DNA? They are adenine, guanine, thymine and cytosine. Okay. The nucleosides in DNA is known as, adenine nucleoside is known as deoxy. The sugar in DNA is what? Deoxyribose sugar. So the naming should contain deoxy. Deoxyadenosine. Not adenine. Adenine plus, what is adenine plus deoxyribose sugar? Adenine plus deoxyribose sugar is known as deoxyadenosine. Similarly, this one, deoxyguanosine. Okay. Then thymine, deoxythymidine. The naming is different for pyrimidine. Deoxythymidine. For cytosine, it is deoxycytidine. Okay. Naming of the nucleosides. Then nucleoside plus phosphate. That is nucleotide. That means one more phosphate is added. Along with this structure, one phosphate is added. Means the other one. Along with this structure, one sugar is added. Means this structure. Okay, so what is the name of deoxyadenosine plus 1-phosphate? It is known as deoxyadenosine monophosphate. The name is deoxyadenosine monophosphate. Single phosphate is added. You can just expand it later. Deoxyadenosine monophosphate. Another name of this is adenylate acid. Another name is adenylate acid. The expansion you write later. Deoxyadenosine monophosphate. Expansion you write later. Another name, it is called adenylate acid because one phosphoric acid is added, one phosphate is added. So it is also known as adenylate acid. And the next one, deoxyguanosine monophosphate, guanylic acid. It is guanylic acid. Then next one, deoxythymidine monophosphate, thymidilic acid. Okay, thymidilic acid. The next one, DCMP, cytidine monophosphate, cytidilic acid. Okay, cytidilic acid. So the naming is this way. One more phosphate is added. So the acid, phosphoric acid names. Then in the RNA, you can got quick because last year in the same depth we have discussed it. So here there is adenine, guanine, then instead of thymine, uracil, then cytosine. Naming adenine plus ribose sugar. There is no need of deoxy. Its name is adenosine. Deoxy is not required. It's not deoxyribose sugar. So guanosine. Okay, I got you. Guanosine. This is naming is in a different way. Suffix is different. Uridine. This one is cytidine. Not cytosine. Cytosine is the name of this C. Okay, cytidine. Similarly, what is AMP? Adenosine monophosphate. Then GMP, guanosine monophosphate. Then UMP, uridine monophosphate. CMP, cytidine monophosphate. Other way, what is the name? Adenylic acid, guanylic acid, then uridylic acid, cytidilic acid. Okay, they are all deoxyadenylic acid. Likewise, we have to add. That's the difference. Deoxyadenylic acid, deoxyguanylic acid. Like here, adenylic acid, guanylic acid. Like okay, the different one is uridylic acid. Uridylic acid. I think I will not complete this. You know that. Okay, the naming. So this way we give names to what? Nucleosides and nucleotides. For your exam, the question may be like this. Name the 4 different types of nucleotides in DNA. Nucleotides. Then your answer must be deoxyadenylic acid, deoxyguanylic acid, deoxythymidilic acid, deoxycytidilic acid. Then 4 different types of nucleosides in RNA. Answer must be adenosine, guanosine, uridine and cytidine. Simple concept. Okay. Any more doubt in this? We have discussed this last year. Okay. Let's see the last year's notebook also. Any more doubt means we will clear it. Anyway, we are only in the introduction section of the chapter. That is the DNA. Its structure we have to discuss in detail. That we will discuss in the next class. Anyway, you must know a DNA is a polymer of deoxyribonucleotides. Okay, let us start with the DNA. Structure we will discuss in the next class. So anyway, what is DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, deoxyribonucleic acid, and it is a polymer of what? A polymer of, you have already learned, deoxyribonucleotides. Okay. Now you know what is a nucleotide, what is a nucleoside, everything. Okay, the sugar in DNA is deoxyribose sugar. The sugar in DNA is deoxyribose sugar. And actually, DNA has two polypeptide chains, two polynucleotide chains. Not one chain, it has two polynucleotide chains. The structure proposed by Watson and Crick we have discussed last year. The same structure we will discuss in the next class once again. Okay, that is a topic for your board exam. So, this much you know about the DNA. Then, how we measure the length of the DNA? You know, our cells are few micrometer sized. And what is the length of the DNA? Is it smaller, again smaller than micrometer size? No, don't think so. DNA is a long polymer. The thread has about 2 meters length. In our small cell, this 2 meters long DNA is packed. Okay, anyway, that all things we will discuss in the next class. Anyway, how we measure the length of the DNA, you know? The length of the DNA is measured in terms of number of nucleotides. How many nucleotides are there? That is the unit. Or in terms of number of base pairs. How many base pairs are there? That means one strand of DNA is paired with the opposite strand of DNA by means of their bases pairing. That base pair length that we will discuss. Okay. For DNA, length is measured in terms of what? Number of nucleotides and number of base pairs. You know, for example, length of the DNA. Example, bacteriophage. You know what are bacteriophages? Viruses which attack bacteria. Bacteriophage 5174 is having a length of 5386 nucleotides. Its DNA is this much long. Okay, that means 5386 nucleotides long. That is the length. And bacteriophage lambda. Phage lambda has a length of 48,502 nucleotides. I mean, this many base pairs. Okay, base pairs long. Okay, length of bacteriophages. Bacteriophage 5174 is having 5386 nucleotide length, and lambda bacteriophage is having that much length. It's given as an example in your textbook, so you have to learn for your exam because that may be asked for the board exam. Okay, then the most common experimental material, every time familiar, Escherichia coli bacterium is having a length of 4.6 into 10 raised to 6 base pairs. 4.6 into 10 raised to 6 base pairs. Then human cell DNA. In haploid content, it has the length of 3.3 into 10 raised to 9 base pairs. Human DNA is 3.3 into 10 raised to 9 base pairs long. Okay, so that means we measure the length of the DNA in terms of either the nucleotides or base pairs. Length of nucleotides or length of base pairs. For example, bacteriophages. Phage, 5174 is having this much length, and lambda is of this much length. And Escherichia coli bacterium is having its DNA of this much long, 4.6 into 10 raised to 6 base pairs long. Okay, human haploid content DNA is having this much length, and if it's diploid content, it is 6.6 into 10 raised to 9 base pairs long. Human DNA is, that is approximately 2 meters. Okay, so that measurement, what is the length of one base pair and all, we will discuss it later. So I think this is enough for today. You can just revise it at home. So many namings are there, by heart all those names at home. Then we will discuss the structure of DNA in the next class, and the Watson and Crick structure and the major propositions. Okay, thank you.